With one piece of the downtown recovery puzzle falling through, San Francisco businesses are hoping a good party will bring people back 4 years after the pandemic. Office vacancy rate hit another high. The commercial real estate firm CBRE says 37% of the city's offices are empty. So the good news, it's only a small increase from the quarter before, and more companies are showing interest in moving downtown. The University of California, however, is not one of them. Mayor London Breed has been courting the school to open a campus downtown. But UC made its decision just a few days ago, saying it just doesn't have the money. Business owners invested in downtown's future are disappointed. But as Max Darrow shows us, they are excited about the potential for new entertainment zones to liven up the streets.
As Tristan Philippart Defoy heads into his downtown restaurant, Heartwood, he walks into a scene that no restaurant owner wants to see during a lunch hour.
It's very boom or bust right now. We can either have bustling crowds of 15 to 20 people dining during a lunchtime, or we can be completely empty like this. And that lack of consistency makes it very hard.
Nonetheless, he gets to work on running his business and thinking of ways downtown can get back in business.
Creatives and operators like myself are more than willing and able to be a part of this. We just need the tools to succeed.
Since the University of California has officially pulled the plug on becoming his neighbor in San Francisco, which was one potential piece of the downtown recovery roadmap, he says he'd like to see the city redirect its efforts.
And I think the primary focus has to be making it easier to do business in San Francisco, because at this point, it's just the cost is just too great. I believe one of the best paths forward is to figure out a grant system that's focused on helping people who have track records of success and for people who want to get established in the city.
With the campus idea off the board, it leaves space for new ones to dunk in line.
So we need to move forward. So it's a lot of little things.
He and his business partners took over Harrington's Bar and Grill earlier this year, all of whom are movers and shakers in the restaurant and nightlife industry who had never focused on downtown before.
So it's got to be something different, and that's what we're here to do, is be a part of the next phase.
Outside of people making a full return to the office, he says finding new footing downtown will take a full board of ideas and changes.
Less red tape, more incentives, but also some just creative pilot projects. This business opening, that business opening, converting one building into residential, doing a trial on some adaptive parking concepts in the neighborhood. Just a lot of little things.
He's got his eyes on downtown opening the first entertainment zone, where restaurants and bars will be able to sell alcoholic beverages outside during events and activations.
And I think once you're down here and you start seeing it, it's very attractive to put some roots in downtown San Francisco.
I would love to be a part of successful San Francisco.
Philippart Defoy doesn't regret his decision to open a spot downtown last year. He just says he's tempered his outlook a bit, from optimism to what he calls delayed optimism.
I do think it's going to happen. It's just things in San Francisco tend to happen at a snail's pace, and I think that's the reality that we're facing at this point.
That, and in his case, the challenge of consistent inconsistency.
All right, more on those entertainment zones. The pilot program will involve 3 bars, including Harrington's. It will allow them to shut down part of Front Street from time to time and serve alcohol outdoors. The entertainment zones could also include live performances and other activities. This week, supervisors signed off on a plan that could expand them to other neighborhoods. The mayor's office says businesses in Thrive City outside Chase Center, Mid-Market, and Union Square have also shown interest.